Oakland, California. It's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. Justin Herbert and the New Orleans Saints.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and our home team. Again, everyone, Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer Ball Club. They come in off a loss in the opener last week. That one was on the road. Now they get their first taste here of home cooking.
And what they're hoping to do?
Two one-loss teams set to lace it up. This ought to be fun. And we're underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
On first down, Justin Herbert. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. This is complete to Michael Thomas.
Herbert.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, New Orleans.
Herbert on first down now. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman.
Herbert.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now Herbert off the bootleg. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Herbert.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 10 yards, good for a Saints first down. The first carry now, this is Alvin Kamara. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 40-yard line.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's 3rd.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. And that'll be incomplete. Herbert took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Third down. And 3 yards.
Herbert on third down now. That's complete to his running back, Kamara.
Herbert's pass.
And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
On the play. First down, New Orleans.
Herbert operating from the red zone. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Herbert's pass.
The first down screen pass, good for 5. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
Script looks good so far.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And
now it's Herbert. And that will be incomplete.
Herbert's pass intended for Michael Thomas.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, it kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I'm the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board. Always fun to get a peek at Tom Brady as he gets in place to command this offense for Tampa Bay. We talk so much about how coaches script things, especially on offense, to start a season, to start a game, whatever it is. Could they have scripted a better start in terms of playing? Offensive player of the week in the NFC, and his team won their season opener.
Absolutely. Perfect start to the year, but all the talk was, hey, that was week 1. Now we got to move forward.
Let's do it again in week 2. That's what he's told his teammates.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The numbers for Adams in last week's game. 13 catches, 94 yards, and a score. And most teams mark down big plays as ones that gain 10 yards or more. He certainly has big playability, and we just saw it on display. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
More on the tackle.
Sometimes I think cornerbacks can benefit from the fact that quarterbacks might just forget about the idea that they might be near the line of scrimmage. How about the anticipation there, sneaking in and making a big play in the backfield? And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Taken down here by the Saints. Cameron Jordan so tough to block as he gets in there to record the sack. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline. Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on third down, and you make the home crowd go. There's a hush indeed. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Open man is the tight end Troutman. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Adam Troutman. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 28-yard line.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Kamara, the ball carrier. Vita Vea on the stop. A 2-yard gain on the play.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. Able to find Harris, complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Gain of 13.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
A gain of 15.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. 3-0 after one on EA Sports.
3. Buccaneers, nothing.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down.
Herbert sacked. A loss of 5 yards.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting.
Intercepted.
So it's 3rd and long, and you know this is going to be a pass. So defensively, they're bringing an extra defensive back and just blanket the field. And this is an ill-advised throw right here as it winds up being picked off easily.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Shotgun now for Brady. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Brady.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 16-yard.
Brady. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. And he coughs up the football, and there's his goal line.
Justin Herbert sacked.
Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
9-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Herbert's pass.
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
It's a gain of 6. First down, New Orleans.
Running with Kamara. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
The ball carrier.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
No gain on the play. Brings up.
Here's Herbert. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Gain of 7.
He gets 7 out of it, and he also gets a first. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Great move, but still wrangled before reaching the 20. The Saints on 3rd down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Vita Vea. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
It's second down and goal.
On second down, Kamara. They get 5 on the run, but it leaves them with a tough 3rd and goal forthcoming.
Field on the tackle.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Good. Makes the score Saints 6, Buccaneers nothing.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Hey, that's
the Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
3rd and 8.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. Here's Bradley Pena now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards is the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack.
Normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 3rd down, Herbert. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right to kind of play it into their hands.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is what I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. The Saints say they have it, and they do. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
2nd down at 4. Back to throw here, Herbert. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
It's third down.
From the gun on third down. Herbert will get this one underneath to Kamara. And he's got this down to the 35. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will make our score 9-0. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we come upon half. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go.
Buccaneers, nothing.
So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because
he's into the clear. Touchdown. Big play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bucs have made this a 1-score game. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
And they're back within a couple at 9-7 now. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see. Just one play resulting in the touchdown.
Tampa Bay.
Taken in at the 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Kamara. And he'll stretch out only about a yard up to the 32.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Fighting him off. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. And a quick throw here, that's complete. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up third down now.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and...
From the gun, it's Brady. The kidder here, it's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 25-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. And they give this time to the tailback. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll run with Kelly, and he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 2.
From the gun, Brady. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Marcus Davenport, the first-rounder out of UTSA with a sack.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Saints 9.
So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Space to maneuver at the 40. And finally, down at the 41-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
15. 1st down, Saints.
On the ground, this is Kamara. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
At their own 27-yard line.
Now the Buccaneers offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
At the 43-yard line.
Throwing now is Brady. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
The 42-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brady. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's spot it right at midfield at the 50.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd.
From midfield, here's Brady. And he will find his man on the outside. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Back now here on EA Sports. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady, he lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
On the coverage.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. And he's going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down, Tampa's Brady hooks up with Howard. Now a handoff here to his running back. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Cameron Jordan made the tackle. It's a gain of 7.
Operating from the gun. Brady. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. McKinnon here, it's complete. And the Bucs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Brady. The quick slant caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. And with that, the lead is up to 8. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. This is complete to Michael Thomas. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Kamara off the draw. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. Here comes a big one as this crowd gets out making some noise. It's 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd and less.
They run it again with Kamara. The ball is out. Kamara fumbled it. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the first down. Instead, he lost the ball. Here comes the Saints punter now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Oh, the Bucs swarm in and they block it. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. And it's a Buccaneers touchdown. This offense certainly looking a lot more comfortable here at home. They lost last week in the opener on the road, but there's something about that home opener makes you feel more settled.
Yeah, I wish we could quantify it, too, because you're playing the same game. The field's the same, size. We know all of that. But being at home, sometimes when you do things well, you get that extra push from your home fans, and it elevates your game.
And in the driver's seat right now. And the lead is up to 15 now. So the very rare blocked punt, scooped and returned for a touchdown. What an exciting play. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Herbert on first down now. And he's got his man on the out route. past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
2nd and 3 at the Buccaneers' 34-yard line.
To the air again, Herbert. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 19. 15 yards there on the play as they try to chip away at this 15-point deficit. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
The busy night continues for Kamara. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Herbert. That's complete right around the 8. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run it with Kamara, and he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints.
Touchdown.
Punching it in from a yard away. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit.
And that touchdown ends a streak, for lack of a better word, of 3 field goals that they put on the board previously. They finally cracked the code.
Yeah, they've been down there. They've been in enemy territory, as you said. They just hadn't been able to punch it in until that point. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit. You tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take this one down to the 36. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Here's Bradley Pinion now, standing right around the midfield stripe. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Now Herbert gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. Herbert now to throw. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Bottom line, 2-yard gain's just not going to cut it in this situation. You've got to move the ball downfield in order to have a chance.
Defense will give him that the rest of the way. throw there going to be incomplete. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They run. It's Kamara. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And they will take a knee here. Good bounce-back win. They take the knee. Can't stop the clock defensively. Tough opening week loss, but now 1-1.
Shows that they handled things really well. A lot of teams panic after a week 1 loss, and they start to think that the sky's falling. This team realizes there's a long season, and they feel very talented, and they get it done in this one.
So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the home team here, they make amends for their week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against San Francisco.
football. It's the NFC Wild Card Round on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. Here's Dante Pettis on the return. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Dante Pettis on the return.
First go on offense for the Giants under the guidance of Daniel Jones, the former Duke Blue Devil.
Let's face it, it doesn't matter if you're a rookie free agent or a 15-year vet. Guiding a team to victory on the road in the playoffs, that's no small feat. And it's going to be really important for him to play mistake-free football. But equally important, create some big plays as well to give his team confidence that they can win.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 32. First down, New York.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
1 yard gain. Brings up
operating from the gun. Jones. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defense. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. Here we go with the Packer offense, guided by their decorated QB with a long list of Pro Bowls and other accolades next to his name, of course. Aaron Rodgers leading the way.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart, but make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
This a quick pass to Davis. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So they say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers pointing their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Adams hauling it in from Rodgers. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
At the 19-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers got him there, and it's Tanyan complete. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. So 1st and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game. Working from the gun, Rodgers. His pass caught at the 4. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the Giants.
This is Dillon. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Makes the score Packers 3, Giants nothing.
Every possession in the postseason magnified, and look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They bring the 5 seed into the playoffs. Of course, they're one of the wild card teams. And when you're a wild card team, it makes it a little bit tougher. You have to win the extra game. But there's been a precedent set of teams doing that successfully in the past.
And it's usually teams that have aspects that really jump out at you and are really factors in the playoffs. I mean, Pittsburgh, they rode a heavy run game with Jerome Bettis when they won in 2005. And then don't forget the Giants in 2007, that season. Pass rush. Remember how big that was for them during the playoffs. And for Green Bay, it was a quarterback play of Aaron Rodgers. So to me, it's a matter of what's going to affect the game in a big way. Can that aspect of your team really make those plays? A lot of times it's pass rush and quarterback play.
Here's a first down throw that's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones, that's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
First down, New York.
And he'll give it here to his running back. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, Jones. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
He was covered by Jair Alexander.
Now Jones to throw on 3rd down. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. After 1 on EA Sports.
Packers 3, Giants nothing.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Jones. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down. Now they try the right side here. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
The running back, again the ball carrier, brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Here's Jones on 3rd down. And this is caught at the 8. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
Jones. Now they go screen. It's complete. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 3.
They'll try to run this one in. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it,
feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
And that's the kind of stand all defenses are seeking. 3rd and goal, backs against the wall, and they get a monster sack, and now they're going to force them into a field goal. For them, that's a win.
On 4th down, on is Graham Gano for the Giants field goal. This just a 24-yard attempt. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and that will tie us at 3-3. That will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment.
It's funny, we had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator. And what did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st.
At the 36-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 45-yard line.
To throw is Rodgers. It's a fumble. The Giants have it. It's picked up. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
Jones now. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. Looking left side, he's got it complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. He'll get 15 and a Giants 1st down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Jones throwing on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Kenny Clark, what a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Sacks, a growing theme in this 1st half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jones, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He was covered by Jair Alexander.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Jones. And he comes back with one complete.
Jones pass.
And he'll go down at the 28. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
4th down.
And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead.
6. Packers 3.
So we're trading first-half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. Got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling in these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, but they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you've got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. This one complete to Tanyan underneath.
Rodgers pass.
A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent game.
It's 3rd.
Rodgers wants the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. He's at the 40, the 20. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery on a Giants touchdown.
Extra point.
And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. He dumps this off to Dillon underneath. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. Just gets rid of it, throws it away. The lines move there, look like nobody open, now 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again, Rodgers. They will find Davis, that's complete. And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well, inside the 25. So we come, and okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Packers 3.
One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
And a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. That'll be complete to the running back, A.J. Dillon. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 37.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
They run once more with Dillon. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. A 3rd down now, and those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Forced out to his left. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And down right around the 37. Good yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
At the 29-yard line.
No option here. But not much on that run.
Guess correctly that they would mark that down for a win.
Down here before he goes down. First touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. After a gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's
brings up 2nd and
Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. And a short gain here down to the 22. This offense in depth.
Up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. He continues to deliver a first down here. They'll run here with Dillon. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
And goal at the 8-yard line.
2nd down and goal. Rodgers. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter.
Loss of 8 makes it 3rd and goal.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. He'll dump this down to Dillon. That's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the game.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. 3rd quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
39-yard line.
From the gun, Jones. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up fourth. Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. One quarter remains in this NFC wildcard matchup. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They trail by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Their season, to be frank, it's on the line right now in this wildcard matchup. And obviously points are a must here as they begin 1st and 10.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. This one complete to Tanyan underneath. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. The Packers on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now a run with Dillon. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll move the chains.
1st and 10 at the...
Rodgers now on 1st down. This one complete to Tanyan underneath.
Rodgers
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. The Packers on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Dillon. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Because his primary job is defending against the pass, you don't often see a cornerback making tackles in the backfield. But he's playing run all the way here.
A 40-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this, a very important drive, leading in the fourth quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here 1st down. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2.
On 2nd and 12, Jones finds his tight end Ingram. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's...
Now Jones from the gun on 3rd down. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
1st down, New York.
Here's Jones on 1st down. Packer pressure, and down he goes.
A loss of 8 yards.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
He was
possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up the 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock. Really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Rodgers now on 1st down. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Rodgers. They'll get this into the hands of Dillon, complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Looking deep for Adams. And
and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And again, it's Rodgers. This one complete to Tanyan underneath.
Rodgers pass.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Dillon. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They give to Dillon out of the gun. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw. Touchdown, Packers. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with a game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Jones now on 1st and 10. Short throw to Smith. 7 yards, the pickup there. Jones signaling, let's go, try to get his guys up to the line. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 40. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. And to give this time to the tailback. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Now a handoff here to his running back. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now. Extra point try good by Gano, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Graham Gano.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Marching back onto the field now, Devontae Adams and company getting set to go. And after the early struggles, we've seen the uptick in his numbers. Do you think maybe it was a meeting on the sideline to say, hey, get me the ball. I'm a key part of this offense.
Those guys don't wait to get to the sidelines. They say it in the huddle on every snap, get them the ball. But I think what happens is, similar to a great running back, have some patience, have some confidence, and just know that over the course of the game, your talents are going to win out. You're going to find a way to make plays, and I think that's what we're seeing here. He's finally figured out some things they're doing to him on defense, and he's adjusted accordingly.
And he was hit as He threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it that you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the fourth quarter, you got to feel pretty good as a defense.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And I know it's hard to find solace on one side when the season ends, no matter where it ends, but especially in the playoffs, because there's all that build up to the moment. But I would imagine the post-game locker room speech, it'll have a pretty positive spin.
It should. They've made a heck of a run to get to the playoffs and have that chance to advance, even though they didn't. But you're right about how much it's going to hurt, because when you work that hard to get this far, it hurts just a little bit more. No matter when your season ends, it's a downer. But in this case, even more so because you had your eyes on the big prize, which was the Lombardi Trophy.
So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.